no health, but less health than his opponents, but he's still running at them and not the opposite.
Big tanky lad.
He is. He just got his ring of health as well. Still anchor smashing Toro here.
Trying to make a play. He is tanky, but Naţională taking a lot of damage. The gush over on Maposhka, though, as first blood goes over to killing Poyoyo. Maposhka so low. They don't quite have enough damage. 30-something hit points.
The tankiest boy, dude. 10 armor, 10.6 armor actually when he got onto the tower there at level 2. He's kind of the perfect support, and I think this is why they picked him. It's a dual minus armor offlane.
True.
It's Weaver and it's Tide. Dude's got so much armor, he just resists a lot of that damage reduction. It's a lot more beneficial to play against minus armor when you have a lot. Tide Hunter on the top lane taking a pretty good amount of damage. I think he's going to be fine here, unless they get a bash with the lead.
The time walk forward.
He's gotta get the bash. He gets it!
There's a bash.
I mean, that wasn't as cool as that one.
Are they able to? Can they get the kill on Yato? This is totally worth it. If that, yeah. Okay. All right.
Ugh. Yeah. It looked so good, but
until it wasn't.
Now Weaver just has a whole urn coming.
Yeah. That feels pretty good for PYW. Not so great for Team Spirit. As in the other lane they end up losing DY. Poyoyo's just getting very bullied. Mira and Collapse just very aggressive. The dagger gets tossed out by Poyoyo.
That's gonna hurt the spec. Yeah, this is where
Does
it
he
gets
break
tough.
it though? He pings it out. The rest of the team on their way over. They're going to try to go for the fight. Maposhka, though, will give the Bloodlust. Runs right into PYW and Ori. Throughout the bugs, trying to take the stack. Yatro's here as well. Follow up the LSA. And they get the Chronosphere off over onto Ori. They should be able to get enough damage. So that way, Toronto Tokyo secures himself the kill, secures himself a stack. PYW is still here. He's trying to just be annoying, trying to get anything that he can out of this.
Finish it off. And that's going to get Lina a little bit closer to his BKB, but invasion from Vici Gaming as well.
Oh, look at this. They scan. They know that someone's on the way. They haven't seen Ode 11. They haven't seen DY. They get the glimpse back, though, followed up with a beautiful Ravage. Silence to go, also with the Haunt. Ori will find himself the kill. Steal here. It's going to be the Shikuchi. Mira's going to be happy about it.
He's been waiting for that one for a while here.
Yes, indeed. Rest of the team now grouping up around the middle tower on the side of Spirit. 11 is a very tanky boy, but there are so many heroes here that he's going to get just ripped apart. But I suppose he's already used that Ravage, so I'm sure it's not the end of the world for him.
And while they killed the Faceless Void, I mean, losing your fight Courier.
Yeah.
But Yatoro's net worth is
know.
looking solid. They
know they're in the pit. They've done the scan. They've got the Desolator online for the Templar Assassin. You've got Gush. You've got Bugs.
They do not have
They have Blink,
Echo, though.
But they don't have Echo, like you said. They're just going to throw out a casual Fissure. Scare them a little bit. The Blink forward. Immediately into the Silence, though. There it is. There's the Ravage. They go for the Laguna Blade over onto Collapse. It's going to be the Haunt. They do manage to finish it off, though. They'll get the Aegis online for the TA. Collapse. That's a big meld strike. He stole the Ravage, but is it going to be enough to follow up with the Chronosphere from Yatoro? Needs to get some more damage, though, and he doesn't quite have it now. So he's going to try to run out. Maposhka's been left behind. He's going to be the sacrificial lamb. And they just finally cut him down. And Yatoro, look at that long-range bullwhip. Is just trying to run away. He's going to have that time walk up again in 1 second.
Chrono looked great, but there's no follow-up damage at the point. It had to be like Lina close to Void to follow up and start right-clicking the right guy, but they knew they weren't going to get the kill. So
we've had just these couple like really close kind of calls. Oh, Toronto Tokyo. He's got the Shadow Blade, walks right into Old 11, goes with the Laguna over onto PYW, and that's a dead Weaver.
That was close. Gets him, though. He's like halfway through his time-lapse animation, but just enough
TA,
damage.
though. Like camera. I saw it happening, I clicked there, and it went all weird on me.
He must have seen him with a trap or something, because he actually doesn't have good vision in the area, so he must have walked over one.
I assume that was probably the case.
And no Sukuchi
Collapse
at that point hurts.
Does have vision on Ori here. That's going to ping out.
Toronto Tokyo getting a free ride here. Zipping around the river, gets glimpsed out.
Yo, there's a lot of damage. He's not going to be able to complete the TP.
Wow, that's another big
That's a lot of damage.
Kills him pretty easy. Minus armor.
Feeling strong. They're going to continue to just wail away over on this tower with the Deso on the TA. She still has that Aegis too. And you've got Old 11 with the Ravage waiting patiently on the high ground. Think about going forward. Finds Toronto, Tokyo, and Maposhka. The big meld strike coming out from Vici. Can Ori finish him out? Yes, he can. He's unstoppable. There's going to be a little bit of a steal again. It's the Shikuchi. They go back in, but Poshka's taking so much damage as they're just chasing after the Ogre. They'll wipe him off the map. And the BKB now completed for TA. They are just hitting these item timings and these power spikes.
It's the worst thing when you get on the map like this. You're like, oh, okay, it's finally time. And then you get to the jungle and they've cleared everything on the way out. And you're like, oh, that sucks.
It's efficient. But
yeah.
Oh, they were guessing. They will grab right back over onto Mira, who has the Shikuchi. They need to chase it. Oh, gosh, there's just too much damage coming out from this TA. But Poshka teleporting over to the side. It's going to be the Aegis reclaim. I don't think they really care too much. As Old 11, he's thinking about it. Does not have the Ravage, but is going to go pretty deep. That's 2 heroes now that are held in this Chronosphere. Old 11 will fall. PYW, lots of damage. Echo Slam, though, over on the side. It doesn't even seem to matter because they do have the BKB over on the TA. A lot of hits coming out. They'll take down Old 11. Collapse will fall. And they're just going to try to go for them. I think they accidentally hit the wrong button there. The rest of the team should...
Ravage, then they can actually run down their opponents. That seems to be the key.
I'm a bit concerned, though, because they did use the Chronosphere, and they have a very kind of scrappy team when you consider that they have this Templar Assassin, they have the Shadow stuff. And look at this, Old 11, he's just right back to business, finds himself a Poshka. They go in, trying to get that step off. They'll find a kill. Old 11, though, he's taking too much. Oh, no, but he's able to get time-lapsed right back in again. As there is just this angry TA running at Collapse. Big hits coming out. The Ravage over on the backside. Yatoro is trying to get out. Has to pop the BKB. They don't have anything to hold him into place, so it looks like he might be able to survive. But Old 11, he's thinking about diving. And you know what we say about Old 11 and those dives. That's the glimpse right back in again. Yatoro tries to hide over on the side. It's too much damage. Poyoyo will kill Yatoro.
Dude, this lineup is so cool from Vici Gaming. Like, the oppressive chase that they have is incredible to get the 1 kill. Gives them a little bit of space. And now they've got Manta on Void. I'm not completely sure why he went this item. Probably to give him some solutions against TA. He can dodge like a meld strike kind of a thing to save some of his armor and just increase his survivability. But
oh, what the? What? Toronto, Tokyo?
Is just over there, I guess. Probably.
They're going to walk right into this TA. Again, still has the Aegis for 50-something seconds, so going with the Haunt, the lift up over onto Ori, but look at this damage that he's managing to output just by the cleat BKB. All right, and he's coming back up again. Old 11 is just trying to fight Yatoro over here. Focusing very low. They'll go for the Chronosphere. They'll hold Ori into place. They need to deal with this TA, and they have so much damage. Collapse goes down. They don't manage to finally finish up. Yatoro, he gets taken out, and they'll chase after the Rubik. The GG gets called. Spirit has had enough. Vici just got spanked by Ori.
They did their absolute best to try to win that one at the end, but they just got too far behind. And that's the scary thing about a Lina lineup. It's like, you can have a great game, but if you do, when you do die, it starts to feel really bad. And it is very, very possible to kill that hero under pressure, that hero. But as a whole, across the map, Vici Gaming did well in so many of their lanes. DY...